All right, we are live. Thank you. All right, so this is the Haitian Free Thinkers Google Hangout, and I'm Reggie, and we should be getting some new folks on soon. And I hear some rustling in the background. Who is it? Who is it? All right, we are live. That's me. Let's see. Lots of things to work out, but welcome. So if you'll see this later on YouTube, this is for the group Haitian Free Thinkers, and I am just chilling, relaxing tonight, and ready to see some of my friends from Haitian Free Thinkers as I maneuver the web. Oh, okay. So I'm multitasking, but yeah. So I was just watching some. I was watching some news clippings from the Charlie Hebdo situation, and it's crazy out there. I really feel bad for the people in France, and I was just talking to Valerie about like what would we do if it was just a bunch of atheists that was running around doing crazy things, but we don't have to worry about that. It's just a really bad spot to be in for Muslims, because they're protesting in Germany, both for and against having immigrants from Islamic lands come. But if I were to talk to some Muslims, I would say, do you notice that it's human beings that are on both sides that are actually trying to work out the problem. It's human soldiers, it's human protesters, it's human criminals, and human um, victims, unfortunately. No gods are active. I'm sure a lot of people are praying. A lot of the Muslims are praying for it to stop. I mean, you send 5 prayers a day. All over the world, you would think that you know you would get some kind of, I don't know, relief. You know, I just can't imagine what they're going through as far as trying to do some public relations damage, because I'm assuming that a lot of people who are not Muslim are coming up to the Muslim people and be like, like, what's going on with you guys? Why? And what's causing the mayhem, basically. So it's just tough. And this is the kind of thing that hopefully in sometime in the future we definitely don't have to deal with. I've been dealing with recently with some Muslims for the past couple of months, because there's a community of Muslims in Haiti, and I've been trying to find out basically why the interest in Islam in the Haitian community, and I've gotten, I think, the basic answer that which all of them are probably going to give me, and that answer is that some Haitians from a long time ago, when we were brought over from Africa, were already Muslim, and that some people basically kind of kept the religion. And I've seen some presentation, at least one presentation that, you know, makes that a very viable situation. Although I still have my doubts as far as like the number of people that fit that criteria, because some of our ancestors were able to hold on to what I refer to as our natural religion, which is Vodou. And, you know, all throughout the trials and tribulation of, you know, going through slavery, we know that Vodou sustained us or was part of, you know, that situation. So there's absolutely no doubt that Vodou stayed with us, even though they tried and were somewhat successful in making us believe in their religion, in their book, and in their God. So my question to the Muslims would be like, why didn't um, the slaves who are Muslim kind of hold on to that kind of their religion up to this time? And I'm pretty sure, or I wouldn't be surprised if at least some of the slaves were indeed Muslim before. It's not a big deal, you know, but I think no matter which side the religious um, of the religious house you fall into, I think each have to answer the same questions. You know, like if you're on the voodoo side, you know, why didn't the premier god do anything um, on their behalf? Why didn't the spirits do anything? At least they didn't, as far as I know. Maybe somebody has some information that I'm not privy to as of now. And if you do, please, you know, share. If you are a Christian, you could ask the same question, like, where was Yahweh or Jehovah or Jesus or the Holy Ghost when we were getting our asses whooped and just being treated really badly? And if you were Muslim, you know, same thing, you know, where were the gods? Where was your protection? You know, everybody had it bad, you know, no matter which category you named yourself. And if there were some atheists out there, we had it bad too, except that we understood automatically that help was not going to come from outside. We had to organize and eventually do what we had to do to become, you know, the famous First Republic in the Western Hemisphere, to um, fight off our slave owners. So that's wonderful. Also, I was watching a video, um, I think Saturday night, that mentioned that this is also the 100-year anniversary of the occupation of Haiti from the hands of the Americans. And I do remember that America occupied Haiti from 1915 until 1930, I want to say. And that's when Charlemagne Peralta got killed. So 2015 has a lot of significance for us Haitian free thinkers and for Haitians all together, because this is the 5th year. Today is the 5th-year anniversary of the earthquake. Um, so there's a lot going on, you know. So France is hot right now. Um, you know, Europe has, you know, demonstrations going all over the place. Um, if anybody gets to see this video who is Muslim, the way I feel about this situation is that, you know, I feel sorry for Muslims who have to answer for these people. I personally, my perspective is that bad people are bad people, good people are good people. And sometimes people get frustrated and they feel like answering what they perceive as injustice by doing violent acts. They might truly feel like they're doing something heroic, but the way that most of the world sees it is that they're criminals, and using the religious angle doesn't really help the cause. And I think that should give believers pause, mostly because I want them to realize that it's them that's going to have to defend, in this case, the Prophet Muhammad or whatever religion. The gods are not doing anything. We are the ones that made them up. We are the ones that have to sustain them. Some gods literally get food placed in front of them to get sustained or to be pleased or whatever. I've seen it happen um, at a Hindu temple, and it's done in other places and in other religions too. The God of the Middle East, of the Muslims, the Jews, and the Christians, it you know that God gets fed through attention and prayer, like incessant prayer, non-stop chatter. Meanwhile, people have real issues, including people in my family, So, um, I have a relative who's in need of some medical help because she's ill, and she was writing me tonight saying that she's looking for Jesus to help her. And as I'm writing her, I'm like, that's heartbreaking. I can try to cheer her up, but the best solution is to solve her physical ailment, and I don't know how to do that. So most likely Jesus is not going to help her. It's going to be a human being, if anybody or anything, who's going to give her some kind of treatment to help her. And Jesus might get the credit, but the reality is that it's the human being who um, did the work. So, but anyway, this is not supposed to be about sad topics. Let's see who's online, and hopefully people will begin to trickle in, because a lot of people said that they would join, but they have not chimed in yet. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's see. It's a little bit late in the evening, it's 8 o'clock, and so I understand that some people might be getting themselves together, but somebody will show up for sure. All right, so I'm in the Haitian Free Thinkers page. Big shout outs to all the new members, by the way. Appreciate that. Cliff is saying that he's not part of the Je suis Charlie movement because I guess he agrees that the cartoons are extreme. They have Muhammad in sexual positions, but I mean, it doesn't bother me. I don't know if it's because I'm not Muslim, but it's no big deal to me. All right, so let me see. Google. Yeah. If you have So we're gonna get some people sharing. Usually takes a while. It's all good. So um, the website, Ruthlin is supposed to be helping me uh, come up with the website. We're gonna come up with something very soon. I would say in the next 2 months, something's gonna be started, and we just have to figure out how we're gonna work it out. You know, I want something that's cost effective, but at the same time delivers the message that we want to maintain and deliver. I was finally able to set up a store where we can have merchandise that people can order on their own. So that's an improvement. That's a goal that I wanted to accomplish. And it's from Logos Sportswear. It is where I got the Haitian FREE Thinkers shirt, which I'm wearing right now. This is the sports version. We've had other T-shirts made from other vendors, and those T-shirts they're fine, but they're going to fade eventually. So this one is a little bit better quality. Um, However, I do acknowledge that the store has items that are pricey, and that's because we did not buy them in bulk. So most likely people are going to be getting 1 or 2 pieces, and unfortunately that's the cost of buying retail and not in bulk. So you want to join us?
Are there a lot of people?
No, it's just me right now. It's all good because I know I expected it to be a slow trickle. Yeah, so we got the store started, and
It's probably going to be hard
what's going to be hard?
for both of us to fit on the screen.
No. Yeah. So you know what's going to happen. It's going to be recorded for later on. So
Okay.
I was just talking about whatever, but Charlie Hebdo, we watched the protesters, and it's just tough.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like the situation right now with Ferguson. Just turmoil,
Exactly.
like in the streets. Whoever you are, you're affected by it. I mean, people. People have gotten on the highway, and if you're trying to go somewhere, that's just a really pain in the butt because now you're forced to be involved. It's like people want you to be part of the movement, and you may not care, and that might come off as callous or whatever the case is. You're just trying to do your everyday all day, but people want you to put your hands up and buy a I can't breathe button, or change your profile picture on Facebook, do something to show solidarity with the people that's been getting killed. And
Mm-hmm.
um, but like all of them, like all protests, even this one will eventually go away. But Charlie Hebdo is going to release their
Next issue.
next issue. You want one. I want it. I want a copy because it's historic.
Right.
If I could get like a signed copy, that's even better. I never knew anything about
Exactly.
the killing, and so
yeah, they're printing over 300,000 copies.
they said over 1 million.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
That's what I heard on the news right there. It's gonna be a lot. They're gonna be, making money, and I know the staff is all emotional, and they're not gonna do anything different. And you were asking about the Jewish people, why they getting special protection. Well, from what I learned about Islam, Muhammad's from the area in Mecca. His family, whatever. That's where the Kaaba is. And when he started his ministry, he had to leave to go to another town called Medina, which is north. It'll be like Miami. He lives in Miami. He had to go to Fort Lauderdale. When he went to Fort Lauderdale, he met with some Jews who at first, welcomed him, but I think they made a contract which there was some beef and something went wrong, and ever since then, like he's had beef with like the Jews or whatever. I think he called some of them pigs, or in the Quran it talked about how they got changed into pigs, if I remember. So there's animosity there with some of the Jews of I want to say Medina, and then after he got more converts in Medina, then he came back to Mecca and then started to clean house, and because the Kaaba was like a flea market of gods. So the way they made it seem like it was like, because now they covered it. That big cube is not what is not a real cube. I don't even know. It's a fetish. That's what it is. But people, it's a little house or something where they used to house like little statues, probably the size of the little man, the little bronze thing, like the little heads that we have for decoration. And so like all different religions are there, and then like people would migrate over there and do basically what the Muslims do now, from what I understand. And so Muhammad claims that his God and a former prophet by the name of Abraham, who came over there with his son Ishmael, built that Kaaba, and that all these other people are actually intruding on the sanctity of the Kaaba. So that, I think, is the root of Islamic behavior, and how they see things and how they react to people who are not like them. Where they says, like Muhammad himself says to the people of Mecca, listen, you need to get your crap out of here like now, because my God is the only God and does not tolerate partners or people saying that there's multiple gods. So you need to get the crap out of here. So he essentially, from what I recall, started to not ask politely, was sweeping the people's shit like to the side. And you can imagine the way that you see how upset the people are upset about cartoons. Imagine your little statue that's making you money, or you might feel like it's literally a god or whatever. Because we've seen it from the Hindus, how they treat those little statues.
Yes, I was trying to. I think at the Mandir.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I tried to ask the guy a question. He looked at me like,
you stupid bitch.
Exactly. Like,
how
don't.
dare
Yeah. It's right there.
We're talking about. No, she cannot have the sound on.
But it could be there. Then you need to go to your room. Right.
It's time to go to sleep, Mama.
You're a silly bus.
Anyway, so yeah, so he starts swooping the other guys.
You angry.
Are you trying to get them to come out?
Exactly. It's weird just like staring at ourselves at the screen. So I want to see people's faces.
At least it's you know, no, this can't happen. She has to turn it off.
Oh. See, I have mommy ears because I tuned it out. I didn't even know she put it back on. Sorry, Charisma. You can go with Jade. I can see. Huh? Mimi. You want to say hello to the people in cyberspace?
There's nobody. You're happy? That's funny? Go to sleep with your sister, Ma.
Huh?
This is not the charisma hour.
Yes,
Wow,
it is.
no, it's not. No. Go.
Can you pause the Google Hangout?
No, we cannot.
Oh.
We cannot
I
pause.
like to wait for people to come on.
There's only the button down here. Now there's these options on the side, but
Okay.
I just posted something. She's probably gonna be like, "Oh, I'm coming."
Probably the time. I thought you were gonna do it at like 10.
10 p.m.
Yeah.
Why?
At first, I thought you put midnight. Then I'm like, that's too late. But 10, I would guess is a better
10
time.
p.m.
Because people are coming home from work, they need to unwind, eat dinner, then they could get on. Let me go take her to bed. I'll be back.
Right.
So hopefully you'll get a couple more people coming on by the time I come back.
All right. All right, so let's send some invites. I am not tripping. Jordan. Damn. Maybe if I invite the people by name. Yes, I do know people are unwinding and everything. That's why I said I'm not tripping. Let me see here. Chat. Screen share. Screen share. I don't know how to use that. Showcase. I don't know how to use that. Q&A. This feature disabled. Capture. Cameraman. Toolbox. Control room. Okay. None of those things I need. Maybe the Q&A. Maybe the chat. Chat should be fine. All right. Somebody wants the link. Let me see if this will work. But I can also invite my individual. Events. The anniversary. La, 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 la. Let's see here. Link. Here we go. Hangout. And then and
So we should get about maybe 5 more interactions.
5. Why?
I'm just kidding. So did you stop that one?
Stop what?
The recording?
No. No, I did not. That's quite not normal or all right, but it's understandable because I knew that people would be having different schedules, and what I expected was someone coming in and say, "Hey, I made it. I'm gonna go brush my teeth. I just wanted to say hi to everybody. How's everything going? It's good to meet you. Oh, this is what you look like, or you're way more handsome on video than I expected," or something like that. And then they say, "Okay, well, thanks for inviting me, and I'm gonna go to sleep. I'll see you tomorrow." That's pretty much it. And you just see some video of the person, so to speak. So
It's weird for me to just stare at myself on the screen, so I need to interact with someone that speaks so much.
that's fine. You can go to a different room and pretend like you're chiming in. In fact, that would probably be a good way to check out the link to make sure that it's working.
Google Hangout link?
Mm-hmm. You probably should be able to. You've done it. You've joined using a phone before, right?
I think so. It's like years ago.
Years ago.
I think so.
Let me see what will happen if I invite the public. Yeah. Hey, we got somebody. Clifford.
Oh, cool.
Hello? Well, it shows that he's on. I don't hear him. Yes, I see you. Can you say something? All right, let me write him and tell him I see him. The more I do it, the more I'll understand how to navigate this thing. Yeah, if I were to schedule at 10 p.m., most people would probably just go to sleep. Like,
You're the only old guy, okay? Everyone else is young and they go to sleep late.
I'm the only old guy.
Yeah.
Like, how are you gonna even put my business out there? I'm not old. That lady, she gave me 35, but besides that, I'm still getting 20s.
Okay.
And I can wake up early.
I get babysitter.
What?
I get babysitter.
I
I
don't
look
get
like
it.
a babysitter. So 16, 17. I'm just messing with you, man.
Who called you a babysitter?
Seriously, this kind of good looking guy.
What else is he
Kinda.
gonna say? Hey, your feet even due.
I use moisturizer. That's not gonna happen anytime soon.
All right. Now it's getting hot in here. And Clifford dropped out. What happened to Clifford?
And I can't find it on my phone. So
What do you mean you can't find it?
I can't find the invitation. It was there before.
And I've sent it multiple times. So
There's a link in sent to join in.
this is wonderful. I'm then going to join. This is the actual.
Didn't we have the same issue like the first one?
Not
Were we
really.
in Canada?
Yeah, we was in Canada. Like, if I do this, I'm
in Google Plus. I don't have Google Hangout. I was trying to, so that's why it says viewer only. So I need a Google Hangout.
that charger.
Tell everybody, make sure they have the Google Hangout app.
Okay.
If they're using their phone. Can you move to the center so I could, so we could, like you're more towards that way, you see what I'm saying? If you want me in the picture.
I need to make sure I reach the plug because I'm at 43%. So keep that in mind. Would you mind getting up and getting the switch, please?
I'll switch.
Switch to power if possible. All right, Clifford is back on. Let's see if he is able to join. Looks like we're getting somewhere. I see video. Clifford, can you hear me? All right, so now he has video but no audio. Here, hold it. Was that scoot over?
That's good. That's good.
All right. So I can see you. Let me see what's going on with your thing. Present to everyone. Can you hear me?
Is this a new Clifford or the other Clifford that posts regularly?
This is he's not new. That's Cliff and that's Clifford.
Okay.
Cliff is the guy that you were talking about. Why is it muted now? I'm not messing him up. Clifford, can you hear me? See, he has the muted sign on.
Talk to him.
Can you hear me? Let me see what's going on here. Oh, did you turn on the heat or something?
I told you I was hot from the get-go.
Goodness. Oh, that technology. All right. Let me see.
No, okay. Tilt your body like this way. No, your body. Tilt your body backwards.
Like this?
But you gotta sit up straight
How?
by putting your butt back against the bedframe.
You're making this hard.
You making it hard.
Like nice.
I want my face in this
Your face
thing.
is there.
Now it is if you turn the other way. I understand how to find you.
Well,
I don't know how to go in. I'm lost.
hmm, hmm. I don't know. You know what? I think I'm gonna try to do if I try to do another broadcast, would it help? Invite the people again.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Hmm. All right. Okay.
Okay, find it.
You can find it.
The invite. Good job.
All right. So he was able to get on. If let me give you send you a specific invite. Now go to your Google Plus and see what happened.
Okay.
It should pop up. There I am.
No, that's on my feed.
Mr. Dan, it's Allah, man. He's pissed. I've been talking smack. See, he's back on. I see him,
Okay.
but I can't hear him. What is that? Is that the?
That's just I went on your feed or whatever. I don't know the proper terms.
Yo, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Well,
What
can you
did you?
hear me like well?
Yeah, I can hear you well.
Okay, all right. So I think we on now. So what's up?
Nothing much. What did you do that was different? We're trying to figure out what the problem is.
I just start over. I just like we click on the invitation.
Okay.
Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
So
It's
what's
good
up?
to have somebody in because I don't like talking to myself. Where
Yeah.
are you?
So I didn't hear what you say.
Where are you living right now?
I'm in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic.
Cool.
Yeah. So are you recording the show right now or oh
All the Google Hangouts, they get recorded, and then you put it. It goes to your YouTube because Google Hangout and YouTube are connected. So Um, when we've done this before in the past, after the show is finished, within like 3 to 5 minutes, Google says, "Okay, give me a moment," and then I'll have the recording ready for you. And then the recording is ready. Obviously, like tonight and in the show that we did before last year, um, I didn't even like edit it, so you just see like the same thing that we're doing here. There's people just talking and
Yeah.
kids coming in the way. So um, I told her I'm not really worried about it because I know people are busy. It's not gonna be a professional situation. We're just friends talking, you know?
Yeah. Hanging out, right? As we
Yeah,
call it.
just hanging out.
Yeah.
So
So,
Okay.
so she can't get in on her phone. Like so you talk to Clifford while I try to fix this.
but
So,
how many people are we expecting tonight?
Uh,
like five.
I think like five to ten because different people said people joined late. You know, people said that they were gonna try to make it. So I would say about 5 to 10.
Okay. All right. Um, well, who's gonna be the MC of the show?
He is. He's better at the conversations.
Well, since you guys don't know each other that well, go ahead and let her know who you are. And I'll just chime in if I need to.
How do you label yourself?
What'd you say?
How do you label yourself? Are you atheist, agnostic,
Well, I,
Christian?
I well, I can say I'm an atheist now. Um, but like the word you use, like label myself, this is something I'm working on, like
Mhm.
stop labeling myself. um well, it's something I've been thinking about, like the society we've been all labeled, like we've been calling ourselves different words, we've been put in the frame. I think I think what I'm working on myself right now is start to see myself as a human being, and stop labeling what society put in myself. I'm an atheist because I don't believe in divine, being, and responsible for other things that's happened to my life. I can say I'm an atheist. But
Mhm.
and I think that's what something I wanted to talk about, like with us calling, we are free thinkers, so we cannot be labeled, because when we when we are free, is free. It's like this, it's free. No frame, nothing, so it's something I'm working on. I'm making some research on that. Why are we labeled? Everybody's labeled. I don't know what you think about that.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from with the labels. Because then it's kind of set in stone, I think, when you label yourself, because you might change your mind later on, or you could evolve to something else. It might evolve to something else later on. So I
Yeah,
can understand where you're coming from with that.
yeah. So I think,
But
uh,
it took me a long time to actually say the word atheist and actually, use it, almost in my everyday life and accept it. So for me, having to label myself, it's it's helped me to come to terms and be proud of my new way of thinking, my enlightened. I feel like I've been enlightened. I could see I can see more clearly now, and I don't have any like the expression, like any monkeys on my shoulder, any label, the idea of being born a sinner and stuff like that, or for certain actions that I make that I'm going to hell and stuff like that. So for
yeah,
me, having the label atheist, it's helped me a lot.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you because that was the result of our and indoctrination, right? We've been put in there, and we couldn't question about it. We couldn't ask. We couldn't even doubt about it. We have to, trust and obey, as they
To
say.
follow.
Trust and that's the formula. Trust and obey, and we put this in your mind, and then you cannot escape it. you know, and
Exactly.
you need to surrender. Just thinking about the possibility of the existence make you feel wrong, make you feel bad, and that's what I think indoctrination works. That's how that's the game. That's what they play with us, you know. Just
Exactly.
think about it, just ask about it, make you feel bad, you know, and and this is what we need to face. Why do I have to feel bad about questioning things that happen to my life? Because that's my life, you know. That's the reason I stopped believing, you know, because our belief system is something that works really a strange way, and I think we need to understand how it works and see how we're gonna play with the same game, you know, because that's a game they've been playing with all of us.
Exactly. Yeah. And to me, it's like used in certain cultures, a lot of cultures, it's used as a control method, you know?
Of
You can't
course.
ask any questions. You just have to follow what they say, like you said, and pay your tithes or, participate and do this. And the end, you can't ask any further, deeper questions or, any underlying passages that you don't agree with. If you ask why, they look at you like, what do you mean why? It's because it says it here, the
Yeah,
end,
yeah.
you
Just
know.
take it the way it is, and you know the Holy Spirit will guide you and make you understand the shit.
No, and you never understand it. You never
Yeah,
do get to that understanding. So I think that that's really messed up.
yeah, you know, and that's I think that's really brave. Like we expose ourselves because I really believe that we are facing our family members and we are facing friends. And every day in my work, I have a guy all the time coming with new question and with nonsense. And when I make him say that it's nonsense, he look at me, oh fuck, you're the devil, man. You know. So
Exactly.
that's the reason I really encourage, like, because us to take this initiative and coming out, because there is a lot of other people that might have the doubts, but they just don't see, like, or don't have anybody like Asian like we are, showing them the way, and don't care about what people think about us, and just stand you know, for our position, you know, and to try to educate. That's the reason I would like I joined Reggie to do this also in Creole, because most of our people speak Creole. So
Hmm.
um, I don't know how you're gonna do it, but I know English is very international because there is a lot of Asian all around the world speaking English perfectly. But I think we need to do something like really straight in Creole and invite some pastors, you know, some big shop pastors that think they know all, they have all the knowledge in the world, and so we can make them shut up and not talking all this nonsense to people anymore, you know. And that's why they need to be there for everybody can see and see what's the balance, not about right or wrong, but what makes sense. That's what it is, you know.
Exactly. I totally agree with you. And Reggie has brought that up in the past that he wants to speak to pastors first and, really put, not put them on blast, but have them engage in some type of conversation or let him go to the church and speak on behalf of the free thinkers and people who are questioning certain things, in the religion. So yeah, he's definitely gonna do that. And he's changed. Before, I think it's good for him to do it now because like a couple of years ago when he first became an atheist, he was upset. So I think it wouldn't translate well with the Haitian pastors. With our culture, you have to be not submissive, but you have to come to the pastors at a certain level, on a certain level of respect, in order
Hmm.
for them to even listen to you. Because if you come off a certain way, they just won't even let you in. So I think if you come off a little more friendly, I
Hmm.
think they would invite you to their church and you can talk to them and things like that. But if you come off a certain way, I don't think it's going to work in the Haitian community. Because Haitian community is all about, respect and just how you deal with other adults or people who are older than you.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I
Well,
agree.
well, moi toujours vle, can I flip the Creole on right now? Yeah, moi gen gwen aspirasyon pou mwen al nan l'eglize ou bien jwen nan moun ki vle pala avek nou sou non ordinateur tan kou sa la fe la paske mwen kwe ke la bay vale paske jon di gen pil moun ki pale anglais, gen pil kote moun ka jwen sa la di en anglais, men pa gen pil kote yo ka jwen en kreol. Don, men problem nan se pou m jwen moun nan e pou li non, kon utilize ordinateur pou l ka gen tan, gen pil ba ki gen pou rive anvan moun nan pou ok pou l pale avek nou. Lontan, lem te Miami, mte gen plus chans pou mwen, parce gen plus Haitien nan Miami ke gen Haitien kote miye. Donc, si mte gen pou man mache fwape nan pot pou mwende moun permission pou m pala ave yo, peut-être yon nan yo ta ka bom chans lan. Men koun ya, se juste internet gen kon mon fason pou m ka jwen pour peut-être on moun ban mon chance. C'est ça me dit là?
Yeah, but m'pase sinon plus aller direct. Depuis yo commencé sorti business la menacé, y a réagi. So, parce que yo pas vraiment senti nous entrer dans business yo parce que it's a business, okay? We all know that. Okay, so gon fa m'a connaît comment de utiliser pour nous faire yo même yo vin joindre nous parce que nous grandi nous presque gain 1000 membres dans Haitian FREE Thinkers, so it takes a while and m'pense faut nous t'a supposé comme si faire mon équipe vidéo parce que j'ai comme un groupe ça mettre sur YouTube et pour nous partager plus bail sur Facebook, faire nous réagir même. Et ensuite faire entrer par exemple des fois je mets une série de petites vidéos pour élever religion yo. Des fois nous ca commenter sur ça parce que dernièrement on zami l'homme de qu'on allait dans l'église qui mettait une vidéo, ok? So, là, ok, qui mettait une vidéo. So, m'allais me commenter, donc toute communauté a vraiment réagi contre ça m't'a dit, ok? Qui fait que un pile nan moun que m'te qu'on a l'église ensemble avec rendu compte que wow, gon changement qui fait que m'pa raté jusqu'à ce que m'pa connaît m'ka link dans vidéo pour capable aller ouais exactement de sujet mais comme tout le monde réagi contre moi et qui fait me sentir que l'important pour nous faire genre de bagages ça en façon pour yo ouais que nous-mêmes nous pas juste là pour nous comme déjà dit exercer connaissance nous exprimer connaissance mais nous vraiment un but déterminé parce que ça nous raison c'est ça l'affaire c'est it is free the mind nous supposons libérer l'esprit équipe monde qui seulement tendait quoi et accepter, ok? Donc dans ces deux vidéos là nous ouais les moun yo mettez sur Facebook nous bueno ça c'est une idée que m'ba comme si nous était capable d'entrer et faire commentaire athéiste par nous on va pour montrer que this is just nonsense, all right? This is just nonsense en façon que pour même monde ça qui écrit parce que gagne pile gagne qui pasteur qui est sur Facebook. Ok, là on met ton bagage pour élever religion ou même pour montrer que this is nonsense. Tout peuple a regardé, ok. So y a réagi. Whatever you feel avec colère, you parle contre, you parle longer de dessus yo, but they're not gonna think the same. You know, quand même la font effet sur mental yo, la font effet sur pensée yo, la font effet sur réflexion. I dit m'ba quoi son attaque, ok, mais c'est juste que n'est pas correct, nous pas accepter ça c'est façon de réagir. So, si nous libres pour nous parler, nous libres pour mettre sur Facebook, so bah nous doit pour nous commenter.
No, baby.
M'ba kon so penser de ça.
Well, I think pourquoi moun yo a pensé il y a comme like an attack parce que nous parlons de religion, nous parlons de ça tout le temps Sou di moun bay mal, moun ap deja getan di, like, oh, moun sa se diabliye, yo pa tande vreman ki sa yo di. J'en pense se pou nou, like, try to go at it in a way where it's a little more friendly, a little more calm, but informational.
I think first of all I want to say hi to Free. Free, how you doing?
Hi,
Fine, how are you?
Good, good.
Hi.
I like your hair.
Thank you.
So right now we have Clifford, and he's in the Dominican Republic, and he's the first person to jump on, and now you. We were discussing about basically um, how we would engage believers because I think all of us agree that it's another strategy that we could use to kind of bring awareness to the believing world to let them know that not only that we exist but to kind of hear from us directly and what it is that we are all about. So Clifford was saying that he made comments on a video and he got a lot of responses and that caused like a little bit of a stir
Mm-hmm.
and she just dropped out. But that's okay. She probably has some technical difficulties. But I agree with you, Clifford. Moi-même, comme si like comme si m'bral commencer fouiller chercher pour moi qui est some carrière. What's I'm doing? And the person that I think I'm gonna find that's gonna be online is probably not gonna be
Popular.
no, it's probably not gonna be like a young older pastor. It's gonna be someone young.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the person is gonna be most likely English literate, you know what I'm saying? So we can talk in Creole. Nous can parler en Creole avec the pastor, whatever. But most likely it's not gonna be like an old crusty, you know what I mean? And it's fine. We can talk to them, and we'll see what happens. So I have to find them. If I can find people from my old church, because I know they're on Facebook, uh, that would be good. Because they already know that I was very hungry for information, so it wouldn't be a surprise to them that I totally became a job. You know what I'm saying? I became an
Sure.
atheist. So, but I would have to go look for them, and I think that for most people, they're not interested in.
Yeah, hearing a different point of view.
Yeah, they're like,
They want more fulfillment, more inspirational things to make them feel good. Tout le monde a passé misère, or somebody's going through some hardship, and they don't want to hear the truth. They want to hear things that make them feel good and support their emotional needs. I think
Mhm.
atheism is the opposite. It makes you stand on your own 2 feet. You're not relying on a deity or any type of God to help you. You're kind of like on your own, and you have actual physical family and friends, people that care about you, who will support you, not some spiritual, non tangible being.
I think like Clifford said, it's a business, and I think a
Yeah.
lot of pastors don't want us in front of their
Pulpit.
people because they're gonna lose some business.
Lots of.
Yeah, of course, a lot
Well,
of
I
business.
don't think it's going to be that like snap. Everybody, oh my gosh, this is the truth. No, it's going to be shock first. I can't believe defensive. It's going to take time because I don't
Yeah.
think everyone just snapped and became an atheist, a non-believer. It took some
Yes,
time for it to really sink in, for you to accept and really start questioning. That's why I had that question. They couldn't answer me. That's why I felt this didn't make sense. Or how come, when they say worldly, but we're living in the world, different things like that. And I think it's just the people in the congregation are going to look at this new person like, what the hell is he or she's saying, and it's like blasphemy, right?
Mhm.
yeah, this is a good point, like questioning, and I think we could do something to have people questioning, like the same question we've been asking ourselves. We could do some type of video, some little 1 minute videos, and when just reading gonna have you thinking. Like there is a lot of question people are asking. They don't even dare asking it. You know, like we did, like nous oser poser tête nos questions. Est-ce que gon Dieu, que lui existe vraiment? Pour qui ça le pas jamais parler ensemble avec nous? Pour qui ça nous pas jamais pour voir ça nous dans film là? Oh, Reggie pas fait ça, alright? Pour qui ça nous pas jamais réellement entendre des gens de bagages ça? Oh, we just think about it, you know, like no accepted and like when I used to pray, like uh, uh, this is my own answer, like le mother bag, I never pray something that I'm not sure I'm not gonna get, and when it takes a while, I blame myself. I was like, it's probably I was not good enough. It's probably it's not in God's will for this thing to happen. That's
Right.
all. This is how we used to think, and I think people should ask themselves the same question.
Well, she dropped out again, but li te gen deux trois belles idées que nous te ka utiliser pour nous continuer conversation, but so ap diyan li fè sens tout, but pour moi, mwen sa prive que m telman fè lontan nan ateyan, like in the atheist world, que m bliye anpil nan question. Pour moi, mwen gen repons lan deja que pa gen un bon Dieu. Mais peut-être, non, it's true.
The end.
Non, 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 non. Pour moi, like, question, m pense de lot bagay. Mind mwen, I'm thinking about other things. But you're right. Mwen trouve que si ou fè un video, li 8 minutes ou 10 minutes, pa gen pil mwen kap gade li.
I don't have
Yeah,
time for.
So, si ou fè by 1 minute to 3 minutes, tanko gen moun sou Facebook que mwen subscribe to him. His name is the Messianic Manic or something like that. He toujours make short videos,
hmm
and it's always good. So all we have to do, and again for us, it's about time because we have lives. I know you have a son, right?
hmm
So we
Yeah.
have to just, we just have to make, you can make your stuff on your own, obviously, but like, we just have to have time. And what I have in mind is one of us can play the Christian or the Muslim or whatever, because it's easy for me, because I know exactly what they're gonna say. And even if I don't represent them good, they can still come and say, "Oh, that's not what I believe as a Christian or whatever." And they can still come and say, "Hey, I'm gonna give you the real story since you know." So I think it's a good idea to do short videos.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
really good idea.
Yeah, I think like well, since we're a group, it's important that we organize like well, not hang out like that live on the internet, but like meetings, like private meetings, so we can see, all right, this is the idea of the week, and schedule, like, I don't know what's your schedule, my schedule. We see how we can, like, 3, 5 people hanging out every, well, once in a week, every time, so we know where we're going, like we know, like, okay, this is like, we start from here and this is what we would like to do. I think since in Haiti there is mostly Christian, all right, Asian mostly Christian in Haiti, that's the reason we need to start and show some truth about all the garbage that is in the the this religion, like when you see God ask you to kill, when in His commandment He said don't kill, when He said that He commit comment on dit that deluge, like this is genocide, and it's bad, it's killing, and when I have all this verses from the Bible, we can even use the same Bible, you know, to disapprove the Bible, because if we don't stay in their context, we're gonna be out of their context. They're not gonna think that we are talking good stuff. Is like we are the kids of the devil try to destroy their religion. But when we use the same thing in their religion, when we use the same Bible verses and try to make the interpretation, like, because the Bible is about interpretation, but when you literally read it, that's really, really, really devil thing, man. That's really, like, when you see what Yahweh been doing all in the Old Testament. That's in any society, is any logic society, this is really bad.
Yeah,
It's not great, it's good, it doesn't love you that as they are claiming. This
yeah.
is I think that's the point that we need to like come with the same thing that they are using to support their religion and then say, well, that's what I think about it.
I think that's a good point. Now you mentioned about meeting. Um, we've when we were back in Florida, we met with some of the people that was in the group one or two times. Unfortunately, a lot of us live in different places. So
All over.
you are in the Santo Domingo. I mean, Dominican Republic. Luberson is in the
Hmm.
Dominican Republic, and we have one girl, Curleen. She's in the Dominican Republic as well. Uh,
Okay.
we have people in Texas. We're here, so because of that, it's hard to get together physically, but we can definitely use the internet to get together.
Yeah.
Um, on this kind of thing. But
Yeah.
it's good to have projects too. But that's what I'm learning to do. Like, how can we, each person knows a little something about something, and like
Hmm.
free, she was just on. She knows a little bit about computers, and I would work with her and understand how we can put everything together. Um, um, Ruthlin is going to help with the website. We're gonna make a website. Um,
Hmm.
but one of the big things, one of the easier things I think that we can do is do the videos when, we, like you said, we decide on a topic, we decide on a way we're gonna deliver it, we work on it, and then we just put it out there. And
Hmm.
I really do want to find somebody from the religious side, hopefully a pastor. It doesn't have to be a pastor. And then we can talk about one specific topic. Like right now, the big thing is Charlie Hebdo. You know,
Hmm.
um, and I made contact with two Muslims in the last 2 months. One guy, an older guy, he's in Montreal, and then the girl that I'm talking to now, she's in I think Montreal too.
Mm-hmm.
But she's different because she's a different kind of Muslim. She's a
She.
Shia Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
But papa li se Iraki liye, maman se yon Haitien liye, et puis mkwe maman se ton témoin Jéhovah on bail kon sa, et puis
Hmm.
mais parce que papa li soti en Irak, li choisi li en musulman. Et puis affaire de musulman son bail qui vraiment intéressé parce que mbakan pou li sa Haitien yo deside pou yo vin konverti, pou yo vin nan Islam, parce que Islam pa ofri, pou mwen, Islam pa ofri yo an diferent de sa yo te joun nan men lot religion yo. Men, yap din kon sa ke, Islam gen solusyon pou le moun, pou tout bagay, men, lo gade Haiti, bako apwe, musulman yo viv an seri de jan ki pli mye ke lot rest pepl la. So, mba konen si
Yeah.
yo wè sa, men,
Yeah.
se sa mta reme yo wè.
I don't
Hmm.
think they see it
Yeah.
that way. I don't. I think they mean like their spiritual well-being. It's not here.
Yes. So, le moun rentre nan relijon, yon nan ba ki ap chèche, se nan afe de spirituel. Oui, m kompon sa. Men, ki afe de spirituel la? Se le moun nan mouri, la joun reward la. La joun, how do you say reward in Creole? Like,
Mm-hmm.
the, whatever.
Récompense.
Recompense, right? So, m kompon sa, right? Men, si se pou mouri, pou joun recompense la, sa ve di ke so a fe sou la terre. Like, what's your time? Esko dako avek soufrans lan? E nan relijon islam nan, gen nan Koran kote yel di kon sa ke depi ou priye pou li ya baoul. Paske Allah ka fè n'importe sa l vle, bla bla
It
blaze
says the
blaze.
same thing in the Bible. If you ask, you shall receive.
Yes. E pi fò moun nan, e pi nan Koran, yo di kon sa ke fò utilize intelligence que bon Dieu ba ou pou wè yon série de bagay.
Mm-hmm.
Donc, ça m'a demandé musulman di kon sa ke est-ce que gen bagay que nou ka mande nan this lifetime qui a montré que ça m'a dit hein, gen vérité là-dedans. Parce que m'pa vle moun al moui parce que pile moun moui chaque jour, il pas retourner pour dire ça que OK, you know what Clifford, you were right. Ou bien OK, Reggie, you were right. Non, nous pas besoin de ça. Bon mon bagay que dans 11 semaines, dans 11 jours, on bagay comme ça que nous ka di kon ça que without a doubt, gon bagay qui est Allah qui a aidé. Non, pas yo pas gen rien comme ça. Nous comme ça, mais yo même y a fait dit on bande de bagay, y a dit comme ça que Jean Mohamed te fait ceci, Mohamed te fait ceci, pas care about de on monde qui est Mohamed. Et puis les musulmans y a fait des ordres dans Paris, qu'on y a eu dit comme ça que au monde ça c'est pas musulman yo. So
Yeah.
qu'on y a
Same thing with Christianity.
yeah.
They say the same thing.
Yeah,
They're
but
not true Christians.
Yes,
ante
yes.
pou ok religion c'est même package, ok. Whatever it is, Christianity, Muslim, everything is the same package. Parce que songez que la Terre a 13,3 billions d'années, côté que l'être humain sorti en état et dans l'autre côté même histoire, elle a commencé original là, l'idée vieille. Ok, so c'est ça d'après moi-même qui vient de nous toute croyance et façon de penser ça qui vient by Muslim, qui vient by but this is the same all package controlling mind. Okay, so Taku Charlie Hebdo, I see the video when l'elle fait sortir, ok, mais moi l'autre vidéo tout côté que côté bon monde qui analysé le tiré policier. You're a soldier, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know a Kalashnikov can blow somebody's head, right? There
Mm-hmm.
was no blood in this video. You saw that? Pas
No,
de sang.
no, I didn't see the video.
Okay, so you should say it. That is because dès une première monde qui était commencé à prononcer sur Charlie Hebdo, but I don't know if nous capable parler about ça online like that. But le m'analyser en l'autre monde comme si le mal gardé l'autre exécution qui fait en Syrie, regarde l'autre exécution qui fait dans partie mon extrémiste avec exécution ça qui fait en journée gros journée avec un Kalachnikov qui sont en armes de haute puissance. OK. Si vous regardez la vidéo, regardez encore as a soldier, you know how a Kalashnikov can blow somebody's head. OK. Ou connaît qui répercussion la fait sous tirer à distance ça, OK, et regarder qui côté impact la fait sur la terre. So, une raison pas prononcer trop is because non pas qu'à courir. OK, as a free thinkers, non pas qu'à entrer dans frame ça. OK, ça fait faut nous garder tout autour de lui avant même nous prononcer et dire islam et dire religion parce que gen bagay politique qui derrière que peut-être moi ensemble avant nous pas connaître. Ça une raison que maintenu et Adam m'te commencé à parler de lui, OK, parler de lui, senti mal, me senti mal pour moun ça qui perdu la vie parce que c'est journaliste c'est libre d'expression et ça n'a fait là, on a exprimé nous librement, OK, mais qu'il n'y a pas de temps, quel bagage politique, t'es toujours fait et cap toujours fait des enseignes de bagages que peut-être nous-mêmes nous prenons, nous analyser à première vue, OK? C'est-à-dire, nous t'a souhaité ou garder encore un vidéo avec un l'autre vue. Fini garder une vidéo sur YouTube, like, that qui c'est fake, OK? Et fini garder analyse yo. M'ba di oui, m'ba di non, mais m'rete dans milieu parce que en suivre, OK? M'ba connaît sous comprendre point de vue ça m'a dit là.
Oui,
Okay, because there's something online, because it's Monday tattoo, like why this person was right at the right moment with his camera video, filming the right angle, the right cut, and the car, it's casuality. Comme si, comme si, gan pil bagay pou pose, pose tet mwen kesyon sa yo, men, comme si ta moun nan te la nan men milieu sa, pou pran imaj sa nan bon espas sa la, ok? Ok, e lo gade imaj la, polisye a vire l tournen, pa gen stran men,
Oh, like
ok?
what we saw
So, sa
on
mande pou mwen
the guy who fell
pou mwen
down.
moun ki plus peut-être.
Um,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
um,
Ok,
I I understand what you're saying, and you're right. You should not rush into making judgment, and you should analyze the videos because there might be a political motive that we are not aware of right now.
unaware.
And I think that's very true. I um I think that's good because that shows that your willingness to be critical and not necessarily go with the crowd. And and I think that I think that's part of the reason why for me I feel sorry for the Muslims because no matter if this was a setup, people are going to be paying for it. Real people are going to be paying for it because that's just
Of
the way
course,
people are.
of course.
Because they react and they don't sit down and ask themselves questions. And even with videos, which today some people count as evidence, you can still do some things. And like you said, you ask how come the person was there at the time, and the caliber of the weapon should be able to do certain things. But some people they just don't think like that. Maybe they don't know what the weapon is capable of doing, and they just go with the flow.
Or whatever was being told to them.
So if a Muslim is watching this now or in the future, I would say this is the kind of people that we try to be. Like we try to be fair. I think if Islam is bad, if it has some bad parts, we say hey, it's bad. But this is not just about Islam. This is not just about Christianity. It's just thinking, because some people when they really believe in something, even it could happen to an atheist. And then you say, hey, you know what? This is the way I feel. I know the news said this, but I was looking at the video and something doesn't look right. To me, they might be upset at you like a fanatic person and
Yeah.
say, what's wrong with you? I thought you was a critical thinker. The evidence is there, and they don't allow you to express, your concern. So I think it's good that you could be neutral and put together your information
Yeah.
the way that you did. So that's good.
And as you mentioned earlier, like spirituality, and um, spirituality is people really don't understand what that thing is. People confuse emotion with spiritual. When you go to the church, and you listen to this nice music and you're crying, that's emotion. That's what it is. As simple. The same thing happened in Michael Jackson show. The girl crying, laughing, and dying. It's because we are, as a human being, we are emotionally weak. Okay, like whatever that really touch our emotion make our chemicals just react like that, and we start crying like babies and stuff. And I think that's what religion is using, this emotion part, and because it's all about, like, I feel God's presence. I can see it, I can touch it, but just the fact I can feel this, I don't know what's the chemical. I don't know how brain works. I don't know how this como ele vai how dopamine, those chemicals that affect everything in your system. Dopamine. There was like five
Dop-
chemicals that make all
Dopamine,
your system, like,
norepinephrine.
yeah, oxytocin, those chemicals. We can make a show about that. All right, but people don't know that. Ignorance, that's what religion needs, because they want you to be ignorant, and just limit yourself in just reading the Bible. You don't need any other things, because this is the absolute knowledge and everything. You don't need anything else than the Bible, and that's where they win. you know. So if we start open people's eyes, educate, showing this free thinking ideas, they're gonna start asking themselves some question, because it's chemicals, and I'm a very spiritual person. Okay, I'm an atheist. I don't believe in divinity, but I'm a spiritual person, though, because I do meditation. I do meditation. I have friends with me. We go on the beach early in the morning, 6:15 in the morning early, and we start meditate. Like, what is it? Is because I need to spend some time with myself. With not my personality, but something in me, all right, is authentic, and I need to know this authenticity, and that's what spirituality make is for me. It's like being here and now, not living in the past, not projecting the future, but be able to live at the right moment. And most people cannot do that because our mind is playing this little game of remembering and projecting, remembering, projecting, remembering, projecting. So we need to spirituality, living the present moment, and this is where religion kill all of us. Parce que y a bon, you promet yon ciel, all right? You promet, you live on promise, Non, la vie so gen la pa vo rien, li pa itilize rien, ou met pase an tintin, mais konen que un jour a vini, ki jour pa konen non, mais un jour l'on mouri, ou ap jounon bagay. So that's what people just, parce que yo souhaite gon meilleur la vie, so they don't really pay attention to this life right now. They don't really considering living right now. They just, well, if one day's be better, so why do I porque ça m'a by visa important? Okay, so I can spend all my life in church. I don't need to work. I don't need to eat. I don't need to get dressed well. I don't need to educate myself. I can live it just like this. All right, but in the future, in an uncertain future, when I die, that I don't know, I don't have any guarantee um, about it, just because I believe this might happen. All right, so that's why I'm sticking, and it's
Well,
because people are lazy. Sorry, I'm sorry.
sorry.
I'm listening.
I just wanted to add to what you said. I agree with what you're saying because but I think that people, since you're indoctrinated when you're young, so they really believe in this afterlife. That if, that they're guaranteed, if they accept, for example, in Christianity, if they accept Jesus Christ as their Savior, boom, you automatically have a ticket, to heaven. But I think, and I think that's where Christianity could be a real problem, is that people are caring only about their afterlife, their spiritual health, that they don't care about what's going on here on earth. For example, like with the environment, people don't care about what's going on. They don't care about people dumping chemicals in the ocean. Your grandkids are the one that's gonna be the one that's gonna
Yeah,
be, damaged from that, and they don't
yeah,
think that. They're like, oh, God's gonna take care of it, or I'm not gonna be here then. That's not gonna
yeah,
be my problem, so I'm not gonna worry about that. So
yeah,
that's
yeah,
where it's a real big problem when people are only thinking about the afterlife, which you don't even know anything about. People are just telling you stuff and you have no evidence or no clue that this stuff is true. But there's stuff right here looking right at you, and there's numbers showing you, look, here's the
yeah,
evidence. This is a picture,
yeah,
a satellite picture of, for example, Greenland. This is how much ice it used to have. Now, this is it now. This is all the ice that's
yeah,
gone. And people are like, oh, well, I'm not going to be here. God's going to take care of it. So I really understand what you're saying.
People
yeah.
who, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was like, we most of the time we're scared of watching the reality. Okay, no pega de reality because it's too dirty. All right, like how many people are dying? How many natural resources gone? How many animals you pas existé encore? They are extinct. But we just don't like to watch the reality where it is. It make us feel good. All right, it's so selfish. We just feel good about ourselves. Why the reality is out there, and it's real. We are killing the planet. We are killing our life every day, and we not creating anything better for the new generation. And religion, that's where people hide this is the excuse, like people excuse l'humanité te ka bay tèt li religion. OK, so nous chita de en équipe croyance. OK, tandis que nous pas fait rien réel, nous pas fait rien pratique pour nous like save the planet, create more love among humans being. um, no indoctrinate him when you're like three years old. What a 3 years old knows about put a guy on the cross, with nails. What can a kid think about that, man? You know, where did you learn? Where did you learn a brother kill a brother? Where did you first learn that a brother kill a brother? In the Bible. you know, in the Bible, the first chapter just tell you brother can kill brother. This is why he stopped everything. And our young kid gonna think about that. It's normal that brother kill brother. Not because it's happening in the Bible. Yeah, it's bad. It's happening. So why we don't have a different story of brother helping a brother? All right. Why we don't have to deal with the killing, with the violence all the time? And that's how in indoctrination work. They go with the weak mind. you know so that's the reason, like myself. One of the thing I want to do is helping the weak mind, little children, those that can really make this type of reflection. Je n'en fais là. Okay, so we need to go to this generation parce que Gamunyo, they already built
That's what I always say.
like Asian nigga there, so they almost carpe diem. This is carpe diem. All right. So, but one thing that Steve Jobs said, the one of the best invention of life is death. Okay, because it creates space for the new things to come. Without death, like all this new mind, they wouldn't be gone. It sounds really really tragic, this thing, but that's true. So sipat genye like lama to clean some stuff for the new things to come up. Like we will be with the same old mind. So that's the reason this new generation coming, we need to help them, because oh my god, they are getting in this world of telephone, internet, and distraction that really kills young mind. you know. And then if we do anything, in a couple of years, everybody's gonna be like Robert, with no sense of love, with no sense of humanity. This gonna be gone. And that's where we need to go. And it's happening. A lot of young kids, they don't respect nobody. They don't have any value, and it's because wow, moving tellement superficial, like the real things in life don't matter anymore. you know. So that's the reason I joined Free Thinkers, because we need to split out this vibe, for people to know this is what we are doing, and this is what I make myself. That's what I want to do. Not only focus on I like focus on the atheism and religious stuff, but also focus on the real mind, human being things. That's the stuff when you say label, um, at the beginning, and I was like, yeah, label is a frame, it's a society frame. All right, so we can be out of any type of label. Stop seeing myself as a black, just see myself as a human. As simple as it is. With the same mind everybody can have, and knowing that I've been educated to consider myself as a black, and I've been educated to consider myself with my nationality, but we live in one planet, one world, and one human being with the same chemicals, with everything. So I'm gonna get plus black pigment that what can make us different, but it's one word. If a comet, si un comet vient craser terre, we all gonna perish, you know. So we all connected. So that's my point of view.
I think you made a lot of good points. I know you started to make videos already, so I would say, write down some of the things that you want to do, and that if you need help with it, or some ideas or whatever, then we can work together. But you can definitely start putting some of the information out there on your own. But of course, we can always work together because we have so much in common. Um, but but besides that, I think that you made a lot of great points. But we just have to start sharing that information out there now. I think that's the big challenge overall for Haitian free thinkers, from now on out, because even after we reach 1,000 members, 2,000 members, you know, that's good, but I want to make a positive difference. And so a lot of the things that you're talking about is about making a positive difference. But before we make the positive difference, we have to figure out how we're going to do that. So I think that's the next step. And I encourage you to, like, you know, write them down and share it with me. And like I said, my schedule unfortunately has been unstable. I'm working overnight now. I'm off tonight, but I have to go back to work tomorrow night. And then of course I have to take care of the girls, and that takes a lot of energy. So I don't have the time to do certain things. But besides that, I will always try to do what I can to help out. And having this conversation is one way that we could do that. So just write down everything, and just give me, if you can remember, like, one of the ideas. Like, what I remember is the 1 minute videos, Creole, try to find a believer to talk to,
Pastor. Yeah.
and then reach out, to young people, whatever it is, that questions that they may have.
Mhm.
So those things
Mhm.
that we can start working on, like, as soon as possible.
You just gave me an idea. How about like some members post their videos or create their own videos and then post it on HFT's page on YouTube?
Yes, we
So
could
it'll
do.
be like a group thing, more a lot of members who post their own point of views and have their own.
Yeah, but when I ask people to do a little short video, they don't
They don't want to do it.
they don't want to do it. I guess some people, they're shy or whatever. So that's the only thing about that. But yeah, we can always make our own
Because
videos.
a lot of us don't have as much time as we would like to contribute to the group. So if some people can at least start it.
All they need is their telephone and just record. It doesn't need to be long. So we'll tell them that, after we finish the hangout. But I think we had a good hangout. Do you have any other ideas or information that
Yeah,
you
no,
wish
no,
to?
well, no, like, well, I have all my stuff reading already, like on the thing that I would like to do and share. Okay. But the reason I would like to for us to do it as a group is because, as I say, au choc des idées jaillit la lumière, you know. Um, and I think, like, when we do it together, it has more strength, and when we put minds together, it give better result, you know. Because let's say I can edited a video, and but you can come up with different, while you're sleeping, right? You can come up with illustration. Let's put this, let's put that, and when mine get together, I believe makes better stuff. All right. And I know your schedule, but that's something we can plan every week. We don't have to do it the same day. Like, let's say you know which day of the week you might gonna be available, and you send me a Facebook personal message and say, yo, Clifford, what's up? This good for you? And we can create a WhatsApp group. I don't know. With technology nowadays, we can find a way. We can find a way. And even though it's like 20 minutes, just 20 minutes, but in 20 minutes, we already know what we're gonna talk about. In 20 minutes, we already know what we're gonna share about. And if we do this, if we keep doing this every week, every 2 days, whatever the schedule is for you, for me, for everybody. And I think in because we're starting the year, that's the good stuff. We're starting the year right now, and today is 12th of January. You know what it means for you. Yeah, I know what it means for me as Haitian,
Mm.
and that's the reason I think we can start from that and say you are the leader, man. So you are the one that I don't know it's hard for you, but you start with these things. That's what you're gonna be doing, all right? So that's the reason I say like, do it that way, and we are with you. And my ideas, I have my ideas already, and I have things I'm writing down all the time and but I would like us to do this thing together because I'm working on other personal stuff too that take a lot of my time and my job. I don't have a fixed schedule. Sometimes I work in the morning, sometimes I work in the afternoon. So and but I have the will, as Bob Marley say, where there's a will there's always a way, you know and I believe if we start doing every week, keep on doing it, we respect it, we be responsible enough, at the end, when we get to December, we're gonna make a lot of change. I do believe that, you know. And yeah, I'm gonna work stuff and I'm gonna share my information with you and let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay. I think we've come to a positive resolution. So December will be here quicker than we expect, but we're gonna take it one day at a time. So I think we're gonna conclude the hangout today because
Mhm.
it's like 20 minutes till 10 o'clock. Ruth,
Yeah.
no, Ruthland was gonna try to come in, and he was having some difficulty, but that's okay. We can always schedule another one at an earlier time where everybody can join. So, but I thank you for your time, and like you said, just keep in contact with me, and we'll slowly work towards those goals.
Yeah, you have a lot of good ideas.
Thank you. Thanks.
All right. So with that, just say good night to your family for me, and we'll chat again.
All right. So thanks, guys. Thanks for giving me the chance to spread my ideas and my mind, and I wish you the best. And yeah, let's do that. We're going there. Asian free thinkers, baby.
All right, Clifford.
Bye.
Bye. Enjoy.